talked many times about potential retirement from YouTube, or at least from this channel, where I will be on smaller channels where no one will know where I am, who I am, and if I do come around this community, it will only be in a sock account. And even then, will I even do that? I don't know. Because I see the weather's getting warmer and the bullshit's getting thicker. Like nobody has anything better to do on here. They're going to waste all these nice days coming up and they're going to be wasting it on YouTube drama. I can tell you right now, this is what they're going to be doing all summer long, probably. Isn't that what the winter's for? Isn't that what the cold weather's for if you're going to do it? At least if you take a season off, you might like your vacation away from here and you may never want to come back. What's going on, Dave Stevens, Hanan? What's up? And by the way, I see Abby was bitching about me earlier. Then she took her videos down. She takes her fucking videos down. So I didn't even get a chance to see any of them, really. I mean, even when she addressed me first that she got blocked on my channel and shit, right? Could you believe that? Abby is now laying into me over nothing that I did to her. I didn't do a fucking thing wrong. Nothing. And she makes these stupid videos and then deletes them. Okay? And the first two I didn't even fucking see. I didn't even see the first two that she made. Just the one today. That's it. Yeah, exactly. I'm being blamed for blocking her when I clearly told her I unblocked her. She's stupid. She thinks because she got blocked on my page that I did it. Apparently. That I must have did it every single time, right? Um, then she deletes this one today or whatever. And fuck it. You know what? I'm not going down that road again. She wants to go down that road with me. It's going to be for content only on her behalf. I'm not interested in participating. I know what she's all about. Her sweet act is just that, an act. Okay? She'll turn on you at the drop of a fucking dime. Okay? Here's the photo of you in my promo. I don't know what one it is. Is it the Melton, Lady Melton, whatever the fuck that account is? Where someone accentuated my double chin. They really played that out in my picture there. Or whatever. Yeah, that wasn't true. Someone else had to have done it. You know what? The thing is, when she came back or whatever, right? I lost interest when she was doing those 10-hour streams. She was just talking and not even reading her side chat. I mean, for Christ's sakes, even if I really did block her, for Christ's sakes, does she expect me to be interested in stuff like that? Let's be honest here. Does she expect me to be interested in content like that? So, so that's just it. Yeah, very great script. She flips out over every little fucking thing. Every little. Why do you think I keep my distance still from her? I told her that I forgave her, and this is what she does. See, every time I do something nice and let my guard down, she or someone has to fuck with me or do something. It just shows I can never win no matter if I'm nice or if I'm bad. I cannot win no matter what I do on it. So it is time to approach retirement. And I'm being serious about it this fucking time. I am approaching retirement. I'm not there yet, but I'm slowly taking steps to retire off of here. And people want to give me bullshit as I'm leaving. Is what this is coming to here. You know what? When every bit of time I've had a war with someone, I've never started it. I very rarely ever started it. Maybe once in a great while I had a moment where I did. But more times than not, I don't. I don't more times than not. But then Roger made a lame 2-minute video early about candles. Candles, how the red one's supposed to be a love one and the white one's supposed to be a universal one. Now, red to me is blood. I'm casting a spell, it means blood. It's not hearts, it's blood. Okay, to answer that, it means blood. Anything else? No, well, I'm not going to be back for long. Jay, do not get used to this. Do not get used to this. I will not be making regular streams, and if I make them, they're not going to be happy. They are not. They're going to be serious business 100%. There's not going to be any lightheartedness anymore. There's not going to be any music. There's not going to be none of that. It's going to be serious, responding to hate. It's going to be all that. But do you really, Dave Stevens? Where are you from? And Abby talking about how she's going to dox my family and shit. Then she pulls back and never does it. Then she pulls back and never does it. Yeah. Jay, I'm about to block you, Joy. Don't come here to start shit, alright? New York City. Oh, great. New York City. Yep. I went to New York City. I hated it when I went there. I fucking hated it to death. I was overwhelmed. I didn't grow up in that kind of an environment. I really didn't. You are? Well, I'm not having anything tonight. Blazing Leo, why do I give a fuck about that? Why exactly do I give a fuck about that? Aren't you a grown woman? Why are you talking like a child for? Or it'll give you one opportunity to explain yourself, but you've never been on my channel, you've never been a regular over here, you've never been a supporter of mine, so I don't know why you're over here right now. But why mention it, though? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. This is why I want to retire, too. I'm sick of the nonsense. I'm sick of people's bullshit comments in the side chat, too. Just stupid shit. I'm sick of it all. I'm fucking sick of it. I really am. Like Simon Simple had to make a fucking point also in his status that I blocked or someone did, and he had to make a spectacle making it like he was being funny, but I didn't laugh about it. Then why never you chatted? Why didn't you? I hate that. You've been watching my channel this whole time and you never talked. And you never mentioned me in any positive way. Blazing Leo, I'm about to give you a timeout right now. I'm about to fucking give you a timeout right now. What do you have to say about that? What do you want? I don't want to be around you. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody got one. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. After all this time, you never caught me. And when you're busy, you shouldn't be listening when you're busy. You shouldn't be listening to YouTube when you're busy. Good. One less person bringing their nonsense over here. I'm sick of this shit. This is the kind of shit that's making me want to leave, too. I fucking hate you all. I hate you all. I'm starting to hate everybody here. I really fucking am. And the ones who are cool with me, I have no idea who they are. I fucking hate this place. I fucking hate it. No one's genuine around here. They're all pieces of shit, fake and bakes, living in this fantasy world. Please don't what? Please don't what? You're pleading with me why? You're pleading with me because this is just bullshit. All of it's fucking bullshit. You're all living in fantasy world on here. No life having, coming on here. Some of you even have jobs, which amazes me. And you don't even create content, you know. Hi, Queen. What's going on? Yeah, Blazing Leo tried coming in here, acting like she's a fan of my channel, but she's never showed her ass in here, ever. I'm just sick of the fake people. I'm sick of it. Totally. No one can be genuine around here. It's ridiculous. The people who are genuine, those are the people Roger Brown fucking attacks. You know? I watch those channels that he goes after, and they're genuine. They're real life people for the most part. Even if they turn their comments off, probably because they don't want to deal with anybody. They just want to show themselves and not have criticism just because of the way they look or something. It's pathetic. Totally pathetic. People feel they have to turn their comments off because they don't want to interact with anybody. That's what it's become around here. You're a sock account, Joy. Why do you keep coming in here? Fuck you. I don't want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear sorry from you. All right? Why? So you could say something stupid again? So you could say something stupid again when I let my guard down? Is that what you're going to do next? Huh? If you don't speak in 10 seconds, I'm kicking you again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You just missed it. No, you're out of here. No, fuck you. Stop bringing that fucking name up. Stop bringing that name up. Again, you disobey. You fucking disobeyed my order. In fact, I'll hide this person. They're not coming back. Do I have to go on a rampage again? Do I literally have to start kicking more people than I've already done? They need to listen. It's my channel. It's my rules. Plain and simple. If they don't like it, they can go somewhere else. Period. What's that show? I can't read that. You have to type that again. I can't read that. Do you want to see me like this every live stream? Because that's what it's going to be. Do you want to see me like this every fucking live stream out here? Do you want to? I'm never going to share anything good about myself. I'm never going to share the nice clothes I buy. I'm never going to share none of that. You're not going to deserve any of that on here now from me. You ain't getting shit from me anymore. You aren't getting shit from me anymore. Period. It's the circumstances I'm put into. Do you think I want to be like this? Do you see it? And plus today was a shit fucking day. The weather's horrible. Reminded me why I left Oregon to begin with. Having this dark overcast. Everyone drives like a piece of shit. I hate overcast, cold weather. I fucking hate it to death. It's another thing that gets on my goddamn nerves. Reminded every day when I see that kind of weather why I left the Northwest. But I do see it. How can anyone function in that kind of weather is beyond me, without being terribly depressed all the time, without being horribly depressed. How can they function? My worst days seem like are on cloudy days. Seems like it. Or would I have a realization that sucks, it happens to be on a cloudy day? Now, what is the chances that Noodles lives in New York City and you do too, and your name is Dave as well? What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? Starting to wonder if it is. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've heard many bad things about Queens, actually. Many bad things. Yeah, too big. Too damn big. Too big for any kind of comfort. If I was going to deal with that, I'd go to Los Angeles. At least it's perfect weather. Funny thing is, that California trip they want to take is all because of me mentioning it. I'm probably not even going to get to go for another year or two anyway. Unless I get put up by somebody or something. I don't see it happening. Gracie, she's not in here anymore. See, I can't tell when people are being fake with me or not. I can't. Especially on here, I cannot tell if people are being fake to me or not. Even if you seem nice or whatever, I can't take you serious, dude. I just can't. The only thing I liked about living in my city was the internet. People know, right, I see what you're saying. Yes, the traffic is off. Too many people getting in the... Yeah, right. Right. Nobody knowing who you are, I guess, is the only positive. Oh, so you want to show up here? No, I told you to stop messing with me. I'll kill you. I told you. I will kill you whatever way I have to do it. I'll do it. As y'all know, you'd do the same thing, fatty. You ugly, fat-ass piece of shit. You don't bathe. I'll just keep throwing back the same shit at you till you're tired of hearing it, and I'll keep on going with it. You finger your cat's asshole. You make out with your cat. I will keep going with that. And you show that all to the police, you crybaby pussy piece of shit. Run to the cops some more. Run to your neighbors some more. Tell them all about me. Tell them I'm a movie star in the making, too. Huh? Piece of shit. Yeah, manwiches is crap food. That is garbage, totally. I'd rather have chopped ham than have manwich. Truthfully. God damn it. Roast beef in a can, even. Jeez. This guy's a classless piece of shit. And this is his main channel, isn't it not? So he's just here trying to, yeah, exactly, trying to get me going again. And he's going to make video after video. He's going to be stressed out making videos. He'll have a heart attack doing it. He won't know what to do. He'll have to make so many on me. He won't know what to do with him damn self. And he'll croak right then and there while he's doing it. Plus a hex. Or two, or three. Yeah, how does he? Yeah, he's got terrible teeth. He should just pull them all out like Joni did. He's got terrible teeth, dude. You look at his fucking teeth. Christ, they're terrible. He's jealous of me completely. I got the looks. I got everything about me. You ain't got shit but a cat that you make out with. That's all you got. By the way, cats have a parasite in them, you know. Cats have a parasite in their shit. So you're figuring up there, God only knows what's up there. You get the parasite in their shit, literally. Yeah, toothless one, just about. Yeah. Just get them all out, you know? We're talking about small towns. Everyone knows where that motherfucker is. Everyone knows who he is, where he lives, because he lives in such a small ass place. You know what? If I lived in a small town, I would be the talk of the town. I would probably be the talk of the town. Yeah, you know? I can't live in a town way too small. I think if you have a town stalker, it wouldn't be that good. Catnip, yeah. Get high on. Yeah, drink some catnip tea. The unthinkable, right? You make some catnip tea and you get high off it, right? Yeah. He's gonna put a hex on me. It won't work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, sniff some mothballs. Yeah, exactly. I sniff mothballs. They smell good. Mothballs and skunk and gasoline. Those are the three good smells: skunk, gasoline, and mothballs. Yeah. Huff gasoline, huff mothballs, and huff skunk. Yeah. That too. But I don't like that one as much. Is this the real Sherry Jackson right here? I don't even know who's who, for fuck's sakes. Christ. So what's are you stepping away? I want to, badly. I'm trying to step away, badly. That's why I titled it Retiring Slowly. I'm showing that I don't want to be around here very much. Okay? But if you push me on the way out, I'll come back at you very hard. Don't think I won't. Now I'm going to test Roger there. Roger said when he tries to leave a situation and people push him, then he gets angry and he wants to fuck them up. So what if I say that I'm trying to leave? Is he going to push me out the door too? Is he going to try to keep prodding at me, waiting for me to kill him? Is that what he's trying to do to me now? Because you'd be a hypocrite if you went against, if you did that, because you would be going against everything you say. You know, when somebody pushes you as you're trying to leave a situation. Well, here I am, possibly trying to leave the situation, and you're trying to still push me. I proved I could everyone should vanish. This community shouldn't exist. Everyone should vanish. People's addiction is a terrible thing. The fact that so many people are addicted to this fucking goddamn community, it's a terrible thing. Because you have so many constructive sections of this website. People are wasting their time over here. You know? Everyone's addiction is a bad thing. Well, they should. And I tried several times, so others would. And when someone else left, that was an opportunity. Yeah, well, Vlogger Puppets is going to have to live with this situation for life. It doesn't matter how much he regrets it. He did the damage. And I think he knew he was going to do the damage when he started it. Come on. I just think it got way too big for his britches, is what I think happened. But he's going to go to hell for this. That's right. People act like he's a great man, but he's going to pay for this one, I think. Absolutely. Yeah, hell's not that much worse. Prison's not that much worse, even. I'll tell you that right now. You know, the times are getting so crazy that jail and prison is going to look better. That's what it's come down to. This society's going to get so crazy that even prison's going to look better. You think I'm kidding around about that? You think I take that like people get so mad when I talk about prison? It seems like so I'll keep talking about prison. They're like, oh, you'd never last in there. Oh, you don't know what prison's like, and blah 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 blah. Like I just love those people who seem to. Yeah, it is a vacation, pretty much. Yeah, let's go to prison. You know, you getting everything paid for. You got everything paid for. Think about that. You know? There you go. Free meals. Even TV. You can even have TV time, too. Might be restricted, but you might even have TV time. I haven't really looked up all that and stuff. I don't know about internet, though. I don't know if they give you internet. Maybe TV, though. You did 9 years. You did 9 years in prison. Oh, there you go. Someone says it's actually very peaceful. How about all the raping that goes on? Who gets raped? All the bad people, don't they? All the people who do the worst offenses get thrown in and they probably get raped, I'm thinking. All types of food? Seriously? But they say the food's not that good, though. Yeah, I would, Intruder. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I would die in there. No, I'll tell you that right now. The rape, yeah. Movie stuff, yeah. Skinhead stuff. Yeah, pretty much like the neo-Nazi type fantasies and whatever. Kind of like what happened in American History X. You turn the food to better food. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, but you know the thing, Dave? I would try to go into female prison. I wouldn't want to go to the male section. I would go to the female section of prison, and I would make sure I end up in the female section of prison. Well, there is segregation in some prisons, though. I do know that there is segregation in California. I do know that. In the prisons in California, they are all segregated. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. Lone wolves. Yeah, I know pretty much that stuff, yeah. But, yeah, Dave, I have a feeling that I wouldn't hate it as much as people say, you know. Midwest prison, huh? Why? What's better about Midwest prison than anywhere else? What's better about it? More white prop? More white people? Well, that could be a double-edged sword too. It depends. But you wouldn't have all those Puerto Ricans. You wouldn't have that. No, for sure. I will say that. You probably have Native Americans, though, I'm thinking. Vacation. So someone says prisons like vacation in my side chat right now. Someone told me his experience was like vacation in prison. Get mad all you want, Anderson Henderson, but that's the truth to some people's experiences. Yeah, see, Anderson probably did all the wrong things when he was in prison, and that's why he got treated worse. Because that's what I know they'll do. If you're an asshole in there, you'll be treated worse. I know that for sure. If you're someone like Anderson, you won't make it. I know that for a fact you won't. Blue Shark Towels. Again, this is another troll account. Yeah, he didn't go to prison. That's true. He went to jail. Yeah. But he's talking like he supposedly went to prison. But I'm telling you how I think it would go if he was in prison. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, jail, they don't really accommodate you that well in jail. That's what I gathered about jail. Like it's tough to even get a glass of water in jail, I think. Actually. I don't think you could even really get a glass of water as easily in jail. You know? Is that accurate description on how jail is? Because I spent 45 minutes in jail before. I spent 45 minutes in jail before, okay? Data, Dave, you know what my 45 minutes in jail was like? I'll tell you what it was like. There was a cop. I had my fingerprints taken, okay? And, but Dave, I'm going to tell you something about what I think about jail, okay? You'll get a glass of water, but you won't get a lot in there, I don't think. I don't think they do the meal thing in jail like they do in prison. I don't think they do. I don't think they really will accommodate you as much with food. I think they might give you snacks if you put in jail or something. I'm not sure. I don't think they give you 3 meals a day in jail though. Does that sound right or does that sound wrong? Dave, I'm talking to you about this. I'm talking to you. So what about jail? Yeah, jail they don't give you much. They don't. You're lucky if you get animal crackers and water probably in jail. That's what I'm thinking. They don't even have weightlifting rooms in jail, I don't believe. Actually, in third world countries, the people locked up in jail, like I saw a jail in third world country, like in Philippines before I saw someone film a jail, right? And the guards were friendly, the people in there were smiling and saying hi to the people passing through. It was pretty calming. They didn't act like they were bothered to be there or anything. Wait, where do you buy food if you have money? Like you say in jail or prison? Where? Who? What country? Like what are you talking about? With if you have money, you buy food? Where? But no freedom, wouldn't you? Or, so is this jail or prison? Which one? What are you trying to tell me here? Who? Which one? They give you a sheet every week. I'm glad you're educating me on this. It's almost like I'm destined possibly to go to prison eventually. I'm not scared of it. I'm really not scared of the idea if this world gets so bad. I'm really not. And we might be heading that way within a year or two. Who would ever think the survival plan would be to get behind bars? Instead of living out in the woods and camping out like Slingshot Warrior says to do, and in the collapse, you're going to have a lot of food and you're going to live out in the country. But who's to say that going to prison's the plan for the collapse? That could very well be. Now that I'm looking into this, you're trying to keep me prepared. That's good. Thanks for doing that. I may need that eventually when I go in. And I may never go in. But it's nice to prepare mentally in case. You know? Not that I'm deliberately trying to get in. I'm not. But if it ever happened, if you're prepared, what's the worst that can happen? You won't like the food. It's terrible. Well, what penitentiary did you go to, Gigi Allen? Probably has to do with the penitentiary. It said I will? Dave, your tarot said I'm going to prison? Your tarot said that? What did it say for? Did it say for? What will I go in there for? What did it say that I will go in there for? What will I go in there for? Anger. Anger on, like, what kind of a person, though? Is there any person by name in there that it said, or no? Which caused something bad. Who would have started my anger, though? Who would have started my anger? Anybody by name, or was there no name listed? It'd be funny if it was Roger Brown, wouldn't it? Would be funny. It's a spirit. A spirit doing what? What would a spirit be doing to make me angry? You can't get that. I'm not allowed. At least you could go to a women's prison. That might be fun. Yeah, I'm trying to arrange that. I'm really. You know what I would do if I was in a women's prison? I would knock up so many. I would knock up women in there, and you know what? There'd be a nursery, and then they'd watch the kids, and then the prison nursery. Yeah, they have sections where kids are in the nurseries in prison. So if you make a child or something, or a woman gets pregnant, they can have them in the nursery. Yeah, I know. I would be. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a good way to be a star. I could go to prison, be a star. I could feel like somebody, for sure. If I don't already feel like somebody now, I could feel like someone even more then. you know? This conversation's going to piss a lot of people off. That's what's so funny about this. This is going to piss a lot of people off. They are, aren't they? To a point. Get close with them and you get slot. Shot or slot? What? A lot. Okay. Oh, wow. What if there's a trans god? What if there's, yeah. Well, now I know. The only thing that's keeping me out of prison is really my folks being alive. That's really it. I mean, if I had no other way out, I probably would get in. Oh, Dave, does your tarot say would my parents have to be dead for me to go to prison? Is that what it says? Or are they going to be alive? What did that say? Did any tarot say that my parents are going to be alive or dead when I go in? Did it say that? What will my trajectory look like? What will my surroundings? They will be dead. Oh, just like I predicted. Just like I predicted. Oh my God, I must be really good at life. I must be good at predictions that damn much because I said that they will be dead too. I said that they would be dead when it happened. Because ain't no one looking after this. Unless I get married, unless I find the perfect partner, I don't see it happening on earth here. I don't see it happening right here. I'm just going to say that. I don't see it happening. I don't see myself getting a significant other. And that's another thing, too. A significant other in my case will not take the place of my parents, will it? Financially or with housing, will it? It will not take its place, right? Kind of like what I'm projecting. It will not, there will not be that happy ending, probably, where someone comes in and takes on a role with me like my mother or my father, right? Who could be a partner of mine, right? There's going to be none of that, right? I'm talking in prison, but I'm talking in the outside, in this world. There's not going to be any of that, right? In this world, in the regular world, there's not going to be any of that. Is that what the tarot card says? Is that what it says? Because that's what I hope for it. But am I hoping in the wrong place? Because there's not going to be anyone to take the place of any close relative I've ever had, right? Right here in the real world, right? Anywhere in the United States, whether it be the Midwest, the Northeast, California, Florida, blah, blah, blah. There's not going to be anyone outside of prison in the real world here that will take any of their places, correct? There will not be a partner for me outside of prison, right? Is that what this is all saying? I need to make sure. Because this is kind of what I am predicting. There might be one. Okay, there might be one. I thought maybe there is a possibility, but there's not going to be many shots. It's kind of like I'll get one chance and I can't blow it, probably. It's either going to be that or it's going to be prison, probably. That's what I'm getting out of this. The thing is, the whole state could become a prison, so maybe the cards are right, but wrong in how you imagine it. Well, the whole state became one, the whole country. It may not be a bad thing, really. But if no one's in work, who's going to pay for it? That's the problem. If no one's working and everyone's in prison, who's going to pay for it? That's the thing. Who's going to pay for prison? Now I know why they're spending all this money for prison. Now I get why. It's like they wanna stretch out the good life. It's the darkest secret they don't want to tell people. Yeah, exactly. There's something to it. Like, why are they spending all this money on prisons, which I thought never made sense? Ever. Because it's supposed to be such a horrible place, right? It's supposed to be such a horrible place, and then they're spending all these money on prisons. But who knows? Maybe it's to extend humanity in a weird kind of way. Who would ever think prison would be a good place for humanity? Wow. What? Who knows? Really? Who fucking knows? At the end of the day, right? Who knows? I mean, I'll be okay whether I'm in prison or whether I'm here. But where do you think I'm better off? Prison or the real world? Your own personal opinion. Am I better in the real world or am I better in prison? Your opinion now, not what the tarot says, your opinion. I have some sort, what? Some sort of. Yeah, I know, and people are jealous here of that. They see greatness in me and they hate it because they don't know how else to react to it. A better out of prison? Okay, so why am I better out of prison if you say I can do good in there? And maybe in the real world I won't get everything I want in the real world here. So how could I be better in such a circumstance? I'm trying to figure that out. But if you can't handle, I see. But if you can't handle society, I see, or rather, it can't handle me. Yeah, it probably can't handle me, honestly. Because I would be fine in society, depending on if I get. It depends on if I get equal opportunity at everything. Well, over 1 year at a motel is a bad sign. That tells me that in a lot of places, there's a possibility that people will not give me a fair shake, especially in the South. When I was in the South, I spent a year in motels. Practically like about almost a year in a motel. Like a good 9 months. Something like a good 9 months when I was in the South altogether, maybe a month or two total, maybe 3 to 4 months in other residences, but 8 to 9, yeah, 9, about in a motel. Yeah. So that's on average way more time to be spent in a motel. And the Deep South's a horrible place to be out of prison and out of money. I know that for a fact. To be out of prison now and out of money. The Deep South is bad. I'll tell you that right now. And don't be fooled, Tampa is the Deep South. It absolutely is. It just may not have the accents, but it is the Deep South. Believe me. Tampa is the Deep South. Don't get misled to think it isn't. Motel 6 doesn't even have rewards. Motel 6 doesn't have rewards. No, it doesn't. Motel 6. Motel 6, they charge out the ass. 400 and something a week. Yeah. 400 and something a week at Motel 6. Yeah. Imagine that. Terrible. Why do you think I ate through a lot of my money? Why do you think that I did? I think the cheapest place I was in was 280 per week. Something like that, 280 per week. Colombia last year. How many times have I pondered that? I pondered leaving the USA many times. I actually have. There's better countries here. And that's another thing, too. They like to say other countries are a lot worse than America, okay? Just like they want to say prison's much worse than living on the streets. They want to say other countries are worse than America, too. That's another thing they like to throw at you. Anytime you're seeking freedom or whatever in any kind of way, they try to throw out how other places are so much worse. Although I was advised, you know what I was advised against, Gigi Allen? I was advised to not go to Nigeria. I was advised. I've thought about possibly going to Nigeria, actually. Living out in Africa somewhere. Yeah. That's another thing. They try to paint Africa like it's a horrible, uncivilized world. There's some really nice parts of Africa. People don't know that. There are some nice parts of Africa. You know, they try to make it look like it's a jungle full of savages everywhere. You know, just because of what they show you on National Geographic, you know, or whatever. Yeah, I could do well in a lot of places, I think. As long as me coming as I am is fine, you know. I don't have to go through any extensive language. Yeah, there's parts of Nigeria that are really nice. Yes, there are. And there was an LGBT woman that I've come across online who was listed in Nigeria too. They say it's a horrible country for gay rights and LGBT, though. They do say that. And that's why I was advised against it. But someone I met online from there, though, was an LGBT advocate. So who knows? It's just very poor. $50 a week. I know, and you would live like royalty over there. Yeah, you would. But you would still want to go with at least 30 grand, so this way you'd be set for life, you know. I think 30 grand US dollars going to Nigeria should be fine. Jason is Barter. Now, I don't know who this is. Hmm. Jason. Jason who? Yeah, if you have $30,000 and you go to a country like that, you could be fine for a while. Yeah, for sure, for years maybe. As long as you have internet, even $20 donation a week would be like, yeah, that's amazing. There's still places around the world like that. That's what's funny. There are still places around the world that are like that. You know. Yeah, as long as you have internet, pretty much, I think all should be all right. You know. Personally, what I would say. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, you'd have to be very careful. Yeah, for sure, especially over there. Yeah, it'd have to be. That's where some of them come out of. Like they target the United States for scams, I know, and that's how they get some of their revenue too. They scam stupid Americans, and then they enrich their country with some of that money. That's what they do. They scam gullible Americans, and then they enrich their countries. You know, pretty much. My friend was a victim of a money laundering scheme out in I think it was from Nigeria. I'm not sure. I think it was from Nigeria or something. I think so. But he said it was money laundering. Hold on a sec. I'll do the black screen because I'm so aggravated right now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But I wanna tell Anderson Henderson that I'm okay with him, and fuck nothing Melton is a piece of shit now for blocking me. What if I had to go the Stowe? Huh? What if I had to go the Stowe? Guess what, folks? I got a chocolate milk here named Anderson Erickson. Anderson Erickson. Sounds like Anderson Henderson, don't it? Anderson Erickson. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that sound so alike? I'm sorry I talked bad about you, Anderson. I could mod you again, but that fuck nothing Melton John blocked me. But I'm gonna delete this video when I'm done with it because that's what I do. So what else? This has been a crappy ass day, though, I'll tell you right now. Very crappy. Apparently there was some holiday today. Something revolving around Arbor Day. And some shit was closed. You fucking believe that? Plus this day was crappy anyway. Outside. Well, no one's going to say anything. I'm just going to end the live. Does anyone have anything else to say before I shut this down again? Or is everyone done talking? I'm talking about like Nigeria or something, and then everything just suddenly stopped. So, or scammers or whatever. Like anything else, some dumbasses on here are not going to quit. They're going to keep going like the dumb animals that they are. Never getting the hint, never getting the hint. And that's just it. Are you still here? Are you part of the show? Do you want to talk, Queen? You haven't talked the whole time, really. Is there something you want to say now? I was going to end it, but if you're going to talk, I won't shut it down right away. Christ. Jesus Christ. I only shut it down because no one's talking. I mean, if you're here, though, are you busy doing something, or... Oh, you are? Is anyone else live? Because I don't know. Really? All right, well, I guess I'm going then. Everybody left. Bye. Are you going out of town early? You're going out of town early tomorrow. Oh, by the way, quick note, I dodged a bullet today. I was going to meet someone, but then I decided not to. It just was that bad of a day, you know? I just saw the whole thing for what it was, and I just said no. Turns out it's just, yeah. So, again, I dodged a bullet there today, too. See, I'm too good for the world. That's the problem. I'm too good for the world around me, you know? Someone comes along and then I learn they have too much baggage or they have an ex, and I'm like, yeah, I'll end up tearing her head off if I'm around her. So yeah, because I already heard of instant jealousy coming from someone's ex, I guess, when they found out that I would have been coming over or something. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to have to tear a bitch's head off, so I don't want to get involved. That's literally what I said too. Then she laughed. She's like, haha, well, I wish you would, actually. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go over there, though. So, anyways, yeah. All right. That's pretty much what happened, Queen, right there. All right. So, Queen, what do you think about this zombies character? This zombies guy is a total. He's strange. What does he do? Drink his own. He drank something. What was it? His piss or something? What did he drink? He ate raw meat, I know. Raw scallops. He took a bath with his clothes on. It's just going to be very entertaining if they choose to push this guy now. He's up there at the same time as SSW, too, I guess. I don't even know who that is. They say he's looking like a lot of people. But, right, okay. Yeah, it's more like jackass kind of stuff, you know. It's not really the type of stuff I'm into, honestly. All right, then. As I see you here, Queen, I'm shutting it off now. Whoever else was able to provide a conversation in here or whatever tonight. There's a lot of people are trolls. A lot of them are. You know, they're here to start shit or something. So, with all that being said, I'm now. Okay. But yeah, did you catch the video earlier where Abby went live? Did you catch that? And then she deleted it. Just like she deleted all these other ones I didn't even see. You know? Because I know you got introduced to Abby. That's why I'm asking you. Because I know you newly got introduced to her when she came back and stuff. And you're under the impression she's a sweet girl who has a lot of problems, right? Well, that's really not true. She played it cool at first, but then she started to go in, and now her old self is coming back out again. So that's it. I'm done dealing with that. Yeah. So just keep a lookout in case she says some crazy, incriminating shit like she has before. Yeah, she accused me of blocking her. Believe that? I didn't even do that. One of my mods had to have done it, actually. Yeah. So then she's like hinting that she's gonna dox, or she says my name or whatever, my full name. So you can't get involved to trust someone like that. She's too fucking unstable. Someone like that is extremely unstable. You can't trust her for nothing. You know? I was being charitable and nice to the bitch until she fucking turned just now. And I didn't even block her. She accused me of doing it. I'll say that again for the record. Abby Brooke accused me of blocking her when I didn't do anything like that. Yeah. And now she's going on and on because she couldn't get a response from me. She deleted her fucking streams, for one. And I got a life. How do you know people don't have lives? They don't live on this website. And that's the other thing. Abby's saying how I wasn't vested into this like Anderson or like the 669. You know, if I was vested into this, I'd be a bigger loser. I mean, look at what happened to Harold, for Christ's sakes. Look at what's going on with Anderson when he tries to be vested into this shit. You just put your loser status up much higher. That's all you do. When you're vested into this shit, as they say. Bottom line is, I was still around a long time. They don't like that I do better at this than them. That's really what they don't like at the end of the day. You know? So with all that being said, yeah, it's always some kind of insanity following me around all the time, every fucking time. Someone wants to come up here with something. Now the Craig thing, how all that Craig shit started, he just took wrong what I said. Okay, and that ended up being something. But that wasn't really what I would call anything. It was just evolution because Anderson, Henderson, and Tasha left, It was just new battles were being formed, and that one wasn't even meant to last very long, to be honest with you. That's the conclusion I've come to with that one. And it was intense at times, yeah, but it still didn't last long for a reason, I feel. But Roger Brown is showing me that he has no intention of backing off. He wants to be stupid about this, and he wants to keep coming at me. And I guess Abby in her own way too, might. So if that be the case, then I literally said from the beginning that I didn't want anyone riling Abby up, and I didn't want this whole thing to happen. But you don't have to do a goddamn thing, is what it shows, and someone like that could still get revved up over nothing at all. You can't trust somebody like that. It's just terrible. It would be a terrible relationship. Terrible. Extremely terrible. Of the highest caliber. To think Abby has a shot with any guy, that's laughable to me. And whoever this Brian Cloud is, I don't friggin' know who he is. But I keep hearing the name. But anyway, yeah. With all that being said, I'm done talking about it all. I'm fucking all to pieces. I don't want to live stream again, frankly. I don't want to live stream again for a long time. You didn't even know who... I knew who he was, but I didn't think that he would have fucking come for me like this. I thought he was under the impression of the understanding that he understood my situation, at least, to not do this to me, and then he comes out and he wants to play. Well, he's gonna know what it feels like to have the hardest challenge of his fucking life on him. He's gonna know what it feels like, and he's taking me very lightly, which is not something he should be doing. He's not asking people around, apparently, about what happens to people who cross me like this. Now, what if I'm to say right now that I don't want to do another live stream? I don't want to go on for another week. I don't want to go on for at least another week or more. But will some motherfucker mention me tomorrow or the next day? And will I be forced to having to keep coming on here? I don't want to come on here. I said several fucking times, let me go. Don't make me keep coming on here. Don't make me keep coming on here. But this channel's ruined. This channel may be gaining in subs. It's not doing badly in the subscribers department, but it's a tainted channel. I can never get another audience on here. Because YouTube doesn't have a permanent block feature. I can't block people that I don't want to see permanently, like Twitter. Like on Twitter, you can block people and never have to see them again. Okay? And that's a great feature because it prevents a lot of bullshit, actually. I like that. YouTube does not do that, though. And even if it means you don't see their content, too, YouTube doesn't let you block people permanently where you don't see them. You can control whether you see them or not, or whether they see you or not. I'm not saying Twitter's the total answer either, but I'm thrown off of most of the sites. Facebook, OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, they all canned me. City Data, as of right now, I haven't got banned, but I've had some comments deleted, and I've been banned several times in the past on City Data. They should. Because why should you feel forced to look at people you don't want to look at? Why? What's the purpose of that? No one should have to deal with that. Having to see constant reminders that people are talking about them all the fucking time. I'm not doing nothing to anybody. At all. Just leave me the fuck alone. And it'll be fine. If you keep coming at me, you're gonna feel it. Plain and simple. I'll be working against you in some way. I'll be making phone calls to your close associates, your friends. I'll even go to your Facebook. I will take this far. Wherever I can get on, I will tell people. I'll find the right people. And that's what I will do. Well, I gotta start going there then. I found Instagram was just pictures. They expanded the site. They got more than just pictures, huh? Shit, I might have to move over there. If I could have my way, I would be on YouTube under small accounts watching other videos. But for some reason, that I would be showing myself doing live streams somewhere else. And you know what? Melton John's only going to be an account here, so no one here is going to find me wherever I go next. That's the thing. If I do video and I do Instagram, it's not going to be as Melton John. So you're fucked. The only chance you get to see me is really right here. They can't find me all over the internet. That's what really pisses people off too, is that the only place they see Melton John is really right here. There's not a lot of other places they can see me posted really is Melton John. So, see, I'm not an idiot. Now, I don't put the same name for everything on every site like this, you know, like especially where I got this Melton John account. You could damn sure bet the YouTube trolls on here would try to search for me other places I went. Like the fucking stalkers that they are. Do you know Abby would sometimes stalk me on Facebook? Did you know that, Queen? Abby would sometimes stalk me on Facebook. She would come in and as these weird sock accounts, right? And friend me up. And talk to me normally a little bit, right? something like that, then I would answer as I go. Like, it's so weird. Why would you have a name like that? And yeah, like she'd use all these weird names. Like one of them was Sigmund Cable or something. And it was a faceless account. Hear that fucking raid? This is a terrible day. Terrible fucking day. And now it's topped off with a rainy ass night. This is so depressing. Today was a shitty day. It just was. I was just very moody today. I have very little done today too. It's nasty, isn't it? This is the weather that should be keeping people inside and on YouTube, really. To think the weather's going to be getting in Queen, to think the weather's going to be getting nicer and all these people are going to be into drama more. That's what's sad, isn't it? That these nice days coming up, people are going to be wasting them on the internet. Because judging by all the summers I've been here, the summer has always heated up for drama whenever the weather has gotten warmer online. And I don't believe Roger Brown's bullshit for a minute that the winter days or the cold days are the days he's going to be doing YouTube. No. Nah, he's going to flip on that and he's going to be on the nicest day doing stupid ass videos about somebody, bullying them, and all that, or trying to get under their skin by any means possible. And by the way, that red candle meant blood. Blood. There was nothing about that had hearts in it. Trust me on that. None. Or should I get my pest candle out next time? You live outdoors in the summer. Yeah, that's how to be. Hey, really? What kind of losers are going to be inside participating in drama in the summertime? Did you think anyone's going to try to distract someone else when they're out in the world every day trying to get their attention to get them back is a piece of shit thing to do also. It's a piece of shit thing to do on these nice days to be engaging in drama. You know? To automatically assume someone's going to be there for that all the time. But there's other fucking things they could be doing, truthfully. Alright. So I hope I said enough. Again, I don't want to come back again for a while. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to be dragged back. Again, and again, and again, and again. Just keep my fucking name out of your mouth and it will be fine. Keep your fucking name out of my mouth. Out of your mouth. Alright? To anybody. Alright. Now, see, Noodles has a YouTube addiction, okay? His addiction's very bad. It's like at a toxicity level, okay? Where he's got to be entertaining all this crap all the time from people, and even going so far as to time it so he's not going live at the same time as certain people. You know, you go live when you go live. There's no clock on it. There's no clock when someone live streams. He thinks everything goes by a clock. You got that and you got a real addiction, and then it's like look at that. That's not what you want to be like, Cody. You know, you have a work clock and you have a YouTube clock, and then you have a set bedtime every night, but then you do the same thing every day. You don't want to be that person either. That's the thing. I know you like noodles and all, but it's like you don't really want to be doing that though. So anything else? I'm about to shut it down again. Anything else? All right then. Going.